welcome to the first training video of localsitebuilder.com. In this training video, we're going to be covering the setup wizard and the setup of your very first domain name inside the Local Site Builder platform. So for the purpose of this training video, I'm going to be working with yellowpagesindiana.net. I'm going to go ahead and click refresh on that so you can see that it is an empty domain name. And to get started with Local Site Builder, you want to start by going to the setup wizard. Now inside the setup wizard, I want to draw your attention to a couple things before we go ahead and set up the website. The first is make sure and check your hosting requirements. We built a real simple hosting requirements page for you that goes over the basic requirements, which are IonCube, socket enabled, the MyCrypt module, and .htaccess rewrites enabled. Now, we put a note up here that Local Site Builder does work with 99% of major hosting companies. We beta tested with companies like HostGator or Bluehost. Most cPanel and WHM enabled host, localsitebuilder.com will work flawlessly. However, if you're with one of the other hosting providers that have unique custom systems that tend to block some of these things like GoDaddy or 1-in-1, Local Site Builder will not work with GoDaddy and 1-in-1 at this time. So you definitely want to make sure you're with a hosting company that does work with the Local Site Builder system prior to installing it. The next thing is to note that each user has a unique download link. So once you upload and visit the above file, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, your domain name will be automatically included in the Local Site Builder system for management. Now, the fact that each user has a unique download link means that this install.php file that I'm downloading right now is unique to my account. If you're to distribute this file and somebody were to get a hold of it and install it to their domain name, their domain is going to show up inside of your administrative area. So it's very important that you never share this file unless it's for the specific purpose of managing somebody else's domain name. Okay, so now that the install.php file is downloaded, you want to go ahead and open up your favorite FTP software. I use FileZilla because it's free and it's just a really good FTP software. But you'll notice that the install PHP file is right here on my desktop waiting to be installed. So I went to the public HTML folder. And again, let's just go back over here. I'm going to click refresh one more time and show you that nothing is installed on the website. So I'm going to go back over here to the FTP. And I'm just going to drag and drop this install PHP file to the domain name. Let's click refresh again. You'll see the install PHP file has been installed to the domain name. And I'm just going to click this file. So you'll see you get this message that says the installation is complete. Please wait for the queue to deploy your site's content. Now our queue is 60 seconds. So at no point in time will you have to wait longer than 60 seconds for your website to deploy. However, it could deploy as fast as 1 second, depending on at which point you clicked the install.php file in correlation to where the queue was. So while I'm waiting on the queue to go ahead and reset, I'm going to go back over here to Local Site Builder and I'm going to go to Site Manager. And you'll see that my very first domain name has indeed made it back to the Site Manager. So it let the system know that I do have control over this domain to edit it. And you'll see that the status is green lighted, so everything worked as it should. Let's go ahead and go back over here to yellowpagesindiana.net and click refresh. Okay, so you see that yellowpagesindiana.net did install as it should. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this video down. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to start editing your website and making it a little bit better as far as search engine optimization is concerned and editing some of the nuances of the system.